Wall Street Kid. The video game industry's answer to the question, what's the most boring way to make a video game about an already boring profession? Maybe I'm being unfair. There are ways a game about stock trading could be fun. The game tries by making up a wacky plot about a scheme to inherit your long-lost uncle's fortune, making up absurd parody names of existing companies, and giving you side quests. But the story's uninspired, the stock names are grating puns, the side quests just frustrate you by making you jump through additional hoops and spend extra hard-earned money on stuff you don't want to do, and worst of all is this repetitive background music that loops every 40 seconds! Listen to this madness! This is what you're listening to for 95% of the game. The only time you're not hearing it is during the title screen, cutscenes, and other such excursions from the main game. In other words, not often. Nintendo games do have a tendency to have short music, but not usually this short, and not as the only background music during actual gameplay. And there's no reason NES music has to be short. Zombie Nation's round select music is over 6 minutes long. The game Magician has music that's over 6 minutes long. These are cherry-picked, but the point is, 40 seconds is not some fundamental necessity to NES hardware. It's like they did it on purpose. And even the 40 seconds of music you hear is basically the same 20 seconds played twice with slight variation. However number of times it's looped since I started talking, it probably feels like twice that number. Are you deathly sick of listening to it yet? Because so far it's only been 1 minute and 45 seconds. Can you imagine playing this game for hours? Are you imagining it? Hours of this song. This game may have been made by some mad genius because they perfectly encapsulated the experience of working in an office that keeps playing the same songs on the radio all day long. It makes me think of what it must be like to have to listen to Kim Jong-il propaganda all day every day. Except that at least wouldn't be the same 40 seconds set on repeat. Okay, I think I just implied playing this game is worse than living in North Korea, so maybe I should dial it back a little bit. I mean, I guess you could mute your TV. That's something some of my friends did when I was a kid and they just played their own music. I don't recall exactly what music they played. I seem to remember my friends liked Vanilla Ice and New Kids on the Block. They must have liked Criss Cross because they wore those backwards overalls for a while. That was a weird fashion. It didn't seem like it at the time, but yeah, looking